Just three things to talk about regarding this Tottenham update. And the first one is regarding Cuti Romero, as the Bleacher reports say that Spurs and Cuti Romero are expected to enter negotiations over a new contract before Christmas. The club is eager to secure Romero's long-term future and reward his progress with a significant pay rise.
Well, we know that obviously in Tottenham's kind of perfect world, Romero will sign a new contract and everything will be hunky-dory and there'll be no talk about him leaving and all that kind of stuff. If I'm Romero, I'm in no rush to sign a contract because I know that I'm going to have many suitors. I know that I'm happy where I am, but I've been at Tottenham now for 3 years. This is my 4th year at Tottenham, and we haven't won a trophy. We haven't even really looked close to winning a trophy since I've come here. So what I need the club to match, the ambitions that I have and the quality of player that I am. So there's no rush for him to sign a contract. I envisage there'll probably be talks about it, but that would only be settled maybe near the end of the season, or like let's say second half of the season if we're in a title challenge or something, or we're in a semi-final of Europa League, then maybe he'll think, you know what, they're showing me I can actually win trophies here, and then he'll do it. But I don't think that this will be settled before later on in the season.
Come Christmas, Carabao Cup semi-final, Spurs get to a final. You reckon he signs on the dotted line?
I don't think so. I don't think a Carabao Cup's enough.
What about if Spurs are, in the top 3 positions in the league going into Christmas?
I don't think that's enough come Christmas. We need to be in the top 3 come May, yeah.
I kind of agree with you, to be honest. I feel like it will come a bit too soon for him to actually sign on the dotted line, but I don't doubt that they could be in negotiations or anything like that, and Romero will bide his time to actually sign it, to see what else comes about and to see what Tottenham are actually about this season. Archie Gray, Alistair Gold mentioned that the Leeds CEO revealed that prior to Spurs signing Archie Gray, he was subject to interest of Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid were very seriously interested in him. And some other reports says that he actually favoured a move to Tottenham over Real Madrid, which is crazy enough.
Play. Look, you saw the real team in white. And he's like, I need to be in this team.
Dragushin's choosing Spurs over Bayern Munich. There was another few that chose Spurs over big clubs, and now Archie Gray, Spurs over Real Madrid.
Maybe these players don't care about trophies, apparently. But look, fantastic. Look, we know what a talent he is, and from what I gather, he was one of the highest rated, if not, I think Championship Young Player of the Year. He was getting rave reviews for his consistent performances. A lot of the Leeds fans said he's their best ever prospect they've ever had. So it's no surprise that there's going to be, look. When I always hear these things, like, I kind of take it with a pinch of salt sometimes, because I think, like, every club knows everyone, and there's always going to be interest from, like, every club on everyone kind of thing. And, I'm sure Madrid were interested in him. Like, that probably means that I took a look at him or something. Like, whether that means they were ever going to bid, who knows? Like, I think there's no...
No. He rejected Real Madrid, come to Spurs.
There's no secrets anymore when it comes to... football players at this high level, recruitment and scouting and all that stuff. Everyone is scouting everyone. There's no secrets about Archie Gray. I'm sure everyone knew who Archie Gray is. We're just the ones who stumped up the cash and were most serious about it. So I'm sure Bayern and Madrid were keeping tabs, but I don't know if that actually means they were ever going to bid for him.
Do you think he plays any part in the derby this weekend?
He might come on.
Nice to see him and Bergvall come on.
Might come on.
And last but not least, regarding Jonathan Tah, Bild are reporting that a move to Bayern is no longer in the plans for Jonathan Tah, and he is likely to become a free agent at the end of the season. Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea and Man United all in the midst for his signature. Is that, just a bit of assurances if Romero leaves, we'll get Jonathan Tah?
I mean, I think we're probably always looking at other centre-backs. And when a centre-back like Tah is on the market for free, you'd be stupid not to at least take a look and think about it. He's been brilliant for Leverkusen, turned into their main centre-back last season. What a season he had, and it was an odd one because...
Played in Germany in the Euros as well, didn't he?
Yeah, it was an odd one because the whole summer they were saying he was on the brink of joining Bayern. As soon as season ended, they said his move to Bayern was an inevitability, and it never happened. So I don't know why it broke off, but he's a brilliant centre back. He was one I remember we were linked with when we were linked with Tapsoba, and I always said he wasn't as good as Tapsoba, but I think I've changed my mind on that because he's been a phenomenal last season and really showed everyone that he was always a good centre back, but he became he became a great centre back last season, like a really great centre back. So, and I think he would fit what we want to do. He's aggressive. He's really he's a strong centre back. He likes to get involved in duels. He's good aerially as well. So I do think he's more of a Romero than he is a Van de Ven in terms of that profile. So if Romero was to be sold for big money, I mean, we could do a lot worse and bring Tar in to replace him.
I do have a feeling that he might end up at Liverpool, though. Van Dijk in his last year of his contract. Obviously, they got Konate, they got Kwanzaa there. They will be in the market for a centre-back this summer for sure. No doubt about it. So I do feel like it could be a bit written for him to go to Liverpool.
And then Alonso takes over.
But yeah, that is it. That is your Tottenham update. That is all we have for you today in the build-up to the North London derby. So I'd like to thank you all for joining us. Stay calm, guys. We got this covered. The North London derby. It's time to send them packing home back to South London.